The Sound, a Motown tribute. Learn more right after this.
My college offers classes that meet my educational and career goals,
with opportunities outside the classroom,
where the faculty know me by name.
My college can prepare me for my career.
I can earn an associate's degree and transfer credits toward my bachelor's.
My college is a state college within the university system of Georgia.
My college is affordable.
It's close to home.
Is where excellence begins.
We are
GHC, Georgia Highlands College.
Welcome to Community Watch. Greg,
Doc,
how you doing?
Great, and yourself?
I'm all right. So, you are just too young to remember the heyday of Motown, right?
No. A lot of Motown was played in my house growing up.
Yeah.
Yes. And actually, they have a great show on TV1 called Unsung, and I like the show because they give you the background of a lot of those groups, the things that you don't know in the public, and a lot of them had some interesting lives and some interesting let's say obstacles.
Yeah.
So, but Motown, I don't know if I think this current generation is very aware of Motown with the sampling and all of that, but that Motown sound is, it's gone. The live band, live music, all that. It's just kind of moved past us.
So, our subject today is a show I'm assuming that celebrates that music and that time.
And the whole performance and all that jazz. Yeah.
Of course, we'll find out more shortly. But I'm glad that that's there. I mean, it's certainly worth remembering and revisiting. So we'll be talking to our two guests when we come back about The Sound, a Motown tribute. I know you want to hear more about it, so please do not go away. We'll be right back after this.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to Community Watch. We're very happy to have with us today Tamika Roberts. Is it Malika? Is that right?
Malika
Roberts. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so tell me, what exactly is The Sound, a Motown tribute?
Well, it's a tribute to Motown. It is a show that is built up of children that range from the age of 12 to 18. The program is the Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater. These children perform Motown like never before. I mean, we have Stevie Wonder, we have Mary Wells, we have the Temptations, we have Jackson 5. I mean, we take Motown back to like the 60s and let's see, probably the 70s, 80s maybe. Yeah. So the old Motown. So we have, decided to bring Motown back to life. Help people to remember, teach these children what music really is. So, and they perform it wonderfully. I mean, it's a show that you just, you wouldn't want to miss.
Well, all right, so it's a musical review, kind of?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. We have the
and-
costumes. We have it all.
And I'm seeing from the program you're showing us a performance from South Carolina,
Yes,
Greenville.
we are out of Greenville, South Carolina.
So this is something you're touring with.
Yes, we are.
So how many times have you performed this?
How many times have you all performed it? Normally with this theater, with the Repertory Theater, they normally will do one big show per year. Well, we started this one last year, and we're already rolling into year 2 with it because it's such a great show that people want to see it. The kids have done this show already maybe 10 times? 10 times, and they actually started in June of last year. Or, yeah.
So, I want to, before we get more into the show itself, what is the Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater? What is that?
It's a program that was founded 30 years ago. We actually celebrated 30 years. It was founded it's a community, it's a group of kids from a community, which Greenville, that have come together to learn how to act, sing, and dance. The founder actually passed away maybe 2012. And they renamed it after him, because before it was Phyllis Wheatley Repertory Theater. It is now Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater, named after him. But it's a program that that teaches kids how to act, sing, dance, and just perform, brings them out of their shells. You know, because a lot of kids are very shy and they just kind of hold back. But this program, you know, is built to just bring them out, show them, pull out the hidden talents that they have. We have a 98% high school graduation rate. If you come into this program, we will make sure that you graduate from high school. We will help you. We have tutoring. We have an after-school program. So before they actually start practicing, they go into a program that if you need help with school, it's available to you. Because although this is fun, you know, we have to, you know, we teach the kids that education is first.
Now this sounds really big.
It's huge. We are the only repertory theater in South Carolina.
So just to get a better sense of how it works, is there like a center? Is there a building, a place where it's housed?
Yes, there is a center. It's the Phyllis Wheatley Association building, and the kids go there, which that particular facility actually has a separate after-school program for kids. So yes, there is a center.
And so after-school programs, weekends as well?
The theater, they can practice up to 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It depends on what we have going on. Here lately, have you had a break lately? Here lately, they go, I mean, we even perform on Sundays at churches. Yeah. We have we also teach them, you know, about God, because that's very important as well. So we're always asked to come out to churches, not to perform Motown. We have a Sunday appropriate medley for church. Yeah. So we do a lot of that as well.
And how many kids are involved?
Right now there are about 50 kids.
Wow. So how do you fund this?
Oh, we ask. We ask for donations. Yeah. We will, if you can give us $5, we'll ask for it. I mean, we just go out and we ask. The community, churches help us a lot. The city of Greenville stands behind this program, so we get a lot of help from the city of Greenville. We have the mayor, we have that actually help us. So we ask, we get donations.
Now, the organization, a 501c3?
It is, yes. It is, absolutely.
Well, the fact that it's existed over 30 years now, and that you have built into it not only the performing, but academics and success on a multiple range of levels. I mean, I'm not surprised that people are happy to donate to something that's doing so well for the community. That's very impressive, very impressive.
It is, and before I forget, the wonderful director now, because I'm about to forget to mention him, since Mr. Woods passed away, now it is under the direction of Mr. Sammy Dotson, who is an alumnus of the Repertory Theater.
Oh, great.
He's an alumnus, so he actually is the artistic director now.
Now, I know, young lady, you may be too young to remember Motown, but for your mother and for some of those people like me, this is kind of sacred ground. You just can't play with Motown. You know, if you're going to do Motown, you have to really do it right, because Motown is an icon in and of itself. So is the show, is it a Motown show? She looking at me like, I mean, because when you talk about Motown, you're talking about some of the songs that's probably the most known songs, especially in America, if not the world. People know the lyrics, people remember the acts, people know the whole, you know, so are they doing the
whole, down to the dance moves, down to the costumes, everything. I mean, he actually, before this production, you know, came out, he made the kids watch old Motown videos, watch old Motown shows, so that they could see. He's like, this is what we want to bring to the people. So absolutely. I mean, it's going to take you back.
I'm just looking at some of the acts, you know, the Marvelettes, the Four Top, Mary Wells, Junior Walker, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, the Commodores, Act 2, Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, Gladys Knight. I mean, Marvin Gaye. I mean, so this is a lot. I mean, it's just show after, song after song, different group of kids. You say, but it's 50 kids.
Yes, it's about 50 kids.
Okay.
What we do, we have a couple of them where all of the kids are actually on the stage.
Yeah.
But we have a lot where it's just, you know, you have a lead singer and you have the background. I mean, Temptations, there are 5. I mean, it's amazing. So
do the kids? Do the kids have to go through I guess like a audition for for certain roles, or
yes?
Okay.
They have to audition to even be in the program.
Okay. So you're talking about gifted kids already in terms of singing, dancing, all of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are gifted.
So it's not like the church. You know, sometimes the church show. You know, you just take the kids from the youth department. You say, you going to perform this.
Yeah.
So this is actually okay.
This is a true production. We have a costume lead, a person that she handles all of the costumes for them. We actually have makeup artists that come out. I mean, it's a true production. It's not your Easter Sunday play. This is a true production, a true show. That not only, you know, you say Motown, a lot of people will think, oh, you know, that's for older people. You have to be a certain age. No, kids will love it. We have children that come to the show, and afterwards they want to meet our kids because they're curious. I mean, they just want to tell them, like, whoo, there's Michael Jackson. Oh, there's Gladys Knight. I mean, that is how wonderful they are. Some people say I'm biased because I'm a parent, but no, I'm not. I truly love the show. And if you love kids, you're going to love it. We have a live band. No lip syncing. These children truly are singing. No lip syncing. And the band is just, oh.
Now, are the band members youth or they're adults?
They're adults.
They're adults.
They're adults. Mm-hmm. Yes. They are adults.
So, Malika, what's your part?
I'm a background of Edwin Starr. I am in Money, and that is, who was that?
Barrett Strong.
Barrett Strong. I am in Jackson 5. I'm a Mary Wells dancer. And
but for the ROM show, what are you going to do?
I'm going to sing Mary Wells. And
so
that's about it.
What song or songs of Mary Wells are included?
It's just My Guy.
My Guy.
Let's see now. A lot of people know that song.
Yeah.
So.
Told her, I said, now we bringing this to your hometown. Now you have to.
So I'm curious that
Don't make it a big one.
Well, okay. When we get back, I would like to learn more about the program, and I guess in the touring part, you know, how long y'all been doing the touring part? Because I do believe before, you told me the program has actually been to Rome before.
Yes, they did. They came in 1992, and that's what caught my attention. I was like, oh, to bring them back.
Yeah. Well, we are coming up on a break. When we come back, more details about the performance that's coming to Rome, and a lot more interesting conversation. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
College offers classes that meet my educational and career goals.
with opportunities outside of the classroom.
Where the faculty know me by name.
My college can prepare me for my career.
I can earn an associate's degree and transfer credits to a bachelor's.
My college is a state college within the university system of Georgia.
My college offers courses that fit my schedule.
It's where excellence begins.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are GHC, Georgia Highlands College.
Welcome back to Community Watch. We're having a conversation with Tamika Roberts and Malika Roberts of the Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater Company out of Greenville, South Carolina. And in particular, we're talking about a production called The Sound, a Motown tribute, which has been performed at least 10 times since last year and is coming to Rome. And when is it coming to Rome?
April 9th.
April 9th, and it'll be at the Rome City Auditorium?
Rome City Auditorium at 7 p.m.
And how much are tickets?
Tickets are $10 in advance and $15 at the door.
Now that sounds
cheap.
Yeah, for an evening like that. Yeah.
I'm excited now. I mean, I'm excited because today and give credit to musicians today because artists are artists. Music has evolved, you know, but there's something about that era when people actually had to write the song and write the music and marry them together. Unlike today, you know, most people go in the studio, someone else produces the beat or the music, and they don't even meet necessarily. Mm-hmm. So it's something about that whole Motown era and the Motown sound that became, infamous really, the whole Motown sound. So I'm excited the fact that y'all have young people connected to this, because just by connecting to the whole Motown sound, you can't help but learn about that history. Mm-hmm. And part of that history, and really the Motown had to do more, did a lot for race relations than a lot of other things, because music was just one of those things, one of those tools that we use to really bridge community. So I'm excited, and the fact that you have 50 kids involved in the program, and not just this, but it's an ongoing event. 30 years, that's impressive.
That's very impressive. Malika.
No,
I got to hear some more from you. Yeah, I got to hear some more from you. So, how long have you been involved with the repertory company?
3 years.
And is it something you wanted to do, or just kind of gradually got into it? Are you a performer naturally?
I've been a performer. I like performing.
Yeah. Well, you seem pretty quiet for a performer, but you must be one of those performers that as soon as you see a big crowd, you go
crazy.
Yeah.
So when the big lights come on, you perform, huh?
Of all of the parts that you are doing with the show, what is the most fun to you?
War by Edwin Starr.
The song? I actually remember hearing that performed by Bruce Springsteen. He did a tribute version of it. Why is that the most fun for you?
I just like it because, I get to dance with all my people, like family, and I got a lot of energy, and that takes the most.
Yeah.
Now, I know y'all have a program book about 2 weeks ago, you said. Yes. Now, is the act the same as it in the book? like the first act, second act, and
yes,
everything.
Yes.
And I noticed the finale is Lift Every Voice and Sing. See, to me, that's just powerful in the sense that too many African Americans, especially young African Americans, don't know the significance and don't even know the song.
Right.
And so the fact that y'all are closing with that, to me, is just powerful because I think, and Miss Samuel with the African American Connection to Performing Arts has always said that, you know, you use the theater as a teaching tool. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really excited that y'all are really capturing a very vibrant part of history, not just for African Americans, but America. Because, you know, Motown really helped change and the whole rock and roll era that kind of comes out of that. And so the fact that y'all are conscious enough to say, let's close it out, though, with the Negro National Anthem, I think it's powerful because very seldom do we hear it now in public. And so that's powerful. But, you know, I'm a history person, so I'm sorry, go ahead, you had a question. I mean, 50 young people involved in a program like this, you know.
You know, the lyrics of Lift Every Voice and Sing, James Weldon Johnson, was written originally for a elementary school program when he worked at a school. I think it's in Florida.
You sent me that article, I think, years ago.
So it fits in another way too, because it was a song intended for children to sing initially. So it fits into the program in a very nice way.
So I'm kind of curious. So when children, I guess, come through this at 9, do quite a few of them stay through to 18? Do y'all have a great retention rate throughout the program?
We do. We do. She actually started. She was 9, about 2 months of turning 10. He normally doesn't let them join that early, but if they come in and they try out and they show him that that's what they truly want to do, he'll give them the opportunity and give them a chance. They may not get to perform on the big stage, but he'll give them a chance. And she actually showed some promise, because 2 months after she signed up for the program, they had a big show coming up, and this show is called Don't Give Up on Your Dreams. So they have tons of different shows that they actually do. And she actually got a big part. So if he sees it in you, he'd never beat a child down and take anything away. He'll give you the opportunity to get up there and to shine, you know. So it was a small role, but she got it.
So I'm curious though, how many of your, well, it may be hard to know this number, but I'm wondering how many of the students that go through the program and spend several years, how many of them actually come back or volunteer or participate?
Oh, wow. We have, they actually use their alumni as background singers. So right now we have about, we have 3 that graduated last year that have come and performed this show with us every time that we've had it. They'll come and help out at rehearsals. A lot of them are off in college and have jobs now and all, but they still come. They come to the Saturday rehearsals. Whenever they can get there, they come.
Now you said that the current director, Mr. Sammy Dotson, is an alum. So I'm saying, so 30 years, do y'all have a loyal alum, that 30-year history? Do you still have quite a few people that participate in some way, support the program?
They do. We actually, this past show we had on the 27th, how many of them came? We had about 20 of them that actually came and have been coming, you know, to rehearsals to help out, to shows to help out, because the alumni help and they sing background. So a lot of them come to just about every show. You have I know a good 10 that are consistent. You have another set that when he calls them.
I'm thinking of a 30-year period. Now you're talking about intergenerational. You're talking about people now and potential grandchildren, potential children getting involved in the program and things of that nature. So I'm assuming at some point it really takes on more like a family event.
Oh yeah.
Because it is local to Greenville, and so that's the base of it. So a lot of the people, so your parents were involved, or your older siblings were involved, and so I can see. So I'm guessing in Greenville, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it is. It is. We actually have a parent or a group of kids now. Their mother, I mean, her kids aren't even in the program anymore, and she still comes faithfully and helps out. So. Years and years of.
Well, what brought you to the company?
Well, I went to Greenville about 4 years ago and needed something for her to do after school, and was just kind of talking to a coworker, and he just introduced me to the program. So we went over and sat in on a practice because I was thinking, she's only 9. I don't know if she'll be able to do this. Sat in on a practice, spoke with the director, found out what the program was, what it was about, what did it mean, what did it stand for. And they are so about the children, all about making sure that the kids are doing good and doing something productive with their time. So that was one big thing that I liked. You know, I like that they're going to graduate from high school, you're going to help me to help them, because a lot of times our kids spend more time away from us in something than they do with us. So for her to be in a program that is going to help her get to the goal that I have set for her, or that we have set together, I was like, yes, I'm for it. And then just over the time, because I'm such an involved mother, I now feel like I'm the secretary of the program. The company that I work for, actually, we print the programs for them, so I have to design them. I have to make sure everything's right in them, because I want the program to be successful. So everything that we do, has to say who we are.
Yeah.
So.
Well, where will people be able to get tickets?
They can go by Lovejoy Baptist Church, which is on Branham Avenue in South Rome.
Yeah.
They can call me, and I can get them tickets. They can go by 324 Reservoir Street and get tickets. I mean, everybody has tickets. You can go to Thankful Baptist Church and get tickets. There are people there.
So they'll be widely available.
They will be. Yes.
And even if you decide to pay at the door, which is $15, it's going to be a great deal.
Yes.
For the show that you will get.
And they are on you can look up Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater on Facebook, and it'll have listed where you can purchase tickets from.
Great. Oh, great.
Yes.
Well, we're coming up on another break. When we come back, we'll give you again some particulars on the event and where you can get tickets. So if you need to write it down, get your pen. We will be right back after this.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to Community Watch. We've been having a conversation with Tamika Roberts and Maleka Roberts, who are part of the Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater, bringing to Rome the sound, a Motown tribute, a big musical show, which will be at the Rome City Auditorium on April 9th. Only $10 if you get your tickets in advance, and you can go to area churches, Lovejoy or Thankful, to get your tickets, or go to the Repertory Theater website, and it's only $15 at the door if you somehow miss a ticket. You don't want to miss this show. Make plans to be there April 9th that evening. What time is it? At 7 p.m. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time on Community Watch.